Think building muscle means spending endless hours in the gym grinding through set after set. The truth is, real gains come from training smarter, not just harder. Today, I'm giving you the ultimate muscle building routine, designed to trigger maximum growth, cut wasted effort, and keep you feeling strong and fired up. Whether you want a thicker chest, bolder shoulders, or arms that finally stretch your sleeves, this is your blueprint. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have a focused plan that takes your workouts and your results to the next level. 10. The biggest myth holding people back from building serious muscle is believing it's just about grinding harder. They stack set after set, stay in the gym for 2 exhausting hours, train until they can't lift their arms, thinking suffering equals growth. You see it every January. People attacking machines with fierce desperation, hoping sheer volume will carve out the physique of their dreams. But muscle doesn't grow on punishment. It grows on intelligent, strategic stress balanced with intentional recovery. The goal isn't to annihilate your body. It's to stimulate it just enough to adapt, to whisper, "Hey, we need to be stronger," so it decides to lay down new fibers. That's the art of training smarter, not just harder. 9. It starts with understanding the body's core demand: progressive overload. Muscle is biologically lazy. It won't grow just because you want it to or because you sweat buckets. It grows only when it must. That means consistently asking it to do more than it's accustomed to. Lift slightly heavier. Perform an extra rep. Slow your tempo to increase time under tension. Push through a deeper range. These small signals add up. Over weeks and months, your muscle fibers thicken, your nervous system becomes more efficient, and your physique transforms. The mistake many make: they chase fatigue instead of overload, focusing on how tired they feel, not on how much they've progressed. But soreness isn't growth, adaptation is. 8. Anchor your routine in the big compound lifts. Squats, deadlifts, presses, rows, pull-ups, these aren't relics of old-school gyms. They're timeless because they work. They recruit multiple muscle groups, flood your system with growth-stimulating hormones like testosterone and growth hormone, and build a kind of rugged, integrated strength that isolation curls can't touch. A heavy barbell row engages your entire posterior chain, lights up your core, and forces your grip to strengthen all at once. Compare that to a machine fly that only targets part of your chest. Build your program around these big moves and let accessory work polish the edges. 7. Master your tempo and technique. So many gym goers fling weights with momentum, bounce the bar off their chest, or half-rep squats to protect their egos. True muscle building comes from controlled, deliberate movement. Lower the weight with a slow, steady count, feeling the muscle stretch under load. That eccentric lowering phase creates micro-tears that rebuild bigger. Control keeps constant tension on the muscle, signaling it needs to adapt. It's not about moving the heaviest weight you can jerk around. It's about making your muscles do the most work. 6. Structure your weekly split with intention. Forget random body part days pulled from fitness magazines. If you're natural, not using PEDs, getting a muscle once a week is usually insufficient. Instead, use splits that let you train each muscle twice, even 3 times per week. You might do an upper body day Monday and Thursday, legs on Tuesday and Friday, then use the weekend for rest or light active recovery. This approach means you're sending your muscles regular reminders to grow, instead of waiting 7 long days to challenge them again. 5. Prioritize recovery as fiercely as you prioritize your lifts. Muscle doesn't grow at the gym. It grows when you rest. Every time you lift, you create microscopic damage. It's in the hours after, fed by nutrition and deep sleep, that your body repairs and overcompensates, adding new fibers. Skip sleep or undereat, and you interrupt this rebuilding. Chronic fatigue, constant heavy sessions without the loads, even emotional stress, all raise cortisol, robbing resources needed for growth. So take rest days seriously. Keep your stress in check. Treat sleep as sacred. It's your body's nightly anabolic window. 4. Fuel the machine with purpose. Your muscles are built from the bricks of amino acids. Without enough dietary protein, there simply aren't materials to grow new fibers. Aim for at least 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Layer in carbohydrates to replenish glycogen and power intense training. Include healthy fats to stabilize hormones. This isn't a license to binge on junk. Think lean meats, eggs, fish, whole grains, colorful veggies, nuts, and seeds. Each meal is a deposit into your body's growth bank. A slight calorie surplus ensures there's extra energy to devote to muscle repair. Skimp here, and all your hard training spins its wheels. 3. Sprinkle in advanced techniques like a master chef uses spice. Drop sets, rest pause sets, slow negatives, supersets. These are potent tools, but only when deployed wisely. Too much too often fries your recovery. Instead, use them to break through plateaus. Maybe add a drop set to the final set of your lateral raises to torch delts, or try rest pause on biceps when you hit the last hard rep. This keeps training fresh and muscles guessing, while still allowing most of your work to be driven by foundational straight sets that track clean progression. 2. Track your lifts, analyze your progress, and adapt. Muscle building thrives on data. Keep a log. Weights, sets, reps, even how hard sets felt. Over time, patterns emerge. If your bench is stuck for weeks, maybe you need to rotate in dumbbell work or strengthen supporting muscles like triceps and upper back. If your squat stalls, maybe it's mobility or core stability. Your logbook becomes a personal blueprint, guiding when to push harder, when to back off, and when to tweak angles or exercise variations. This is training smarter, not just doing more, but doing better, guided by your own evolving story. 1. And perhaps the greatest secret: fall in love with the lifelong craft, not just the fleeting look in the mirror. Building muscle is slow. Results trickle in quietly. A subtle vein on your bicep one morning, jeans fitting snug around new quads, a stranger complimenting your shoulders. These changes are easy to miss if you only chase scale numbers or Instagram highlights. The calm joy of eating to nourish. You unlock a level of motivation that burns for decades. Training smarter means embracing patience, consistency, and self-respect. Over time, your physique becomes a byproduct of a life lived with discipline and care, not a desperate chase for validation. That's how you build muscle the intelligent way. Not by annihilating your body with reckless volume. Not by chasing the latest fads, but by understanding how your physiology thrives. By marrying thoughtful progression with deep recovery. By fueling like an athlete, tracking like a scientist, and approaching each session with focused intent. In this, you don't just forge a stronger body, you cultivate resilience, self-mastery, and an enduring pride that no setback can ever steal. If this gave you a new way to attack your workouts, smash that like button. It's a small click that helps this channel reach more awesome people pushing for their best selves. I'd love to hear what muscle group you're most excited to grow, or what exercise you swear by. Drop it in the comments. I read every one. And if you're all about smarter training for bigger, better gains, hit subscribe and tap that bell so you never miss what's next. Thanks for watching. Now go crush that workout and let your results do the talking.